2 nights ago, something happened in the NBA that, in my opinion, is a crime against basketball history. Bam Adebayo scored 83 points for the Miami Heat. Sounds historic, right? But here's the part nobody's talking about. He took 43 free throws, and with Miami up by 25 points, the Heat were intentionally fouling the Washington Wizards just to get Bam more attempts. So the question is, did we actually witness history? Or did we just witness one of the most manufactured performances the NBA has ever seen? 83 points is the type of number that instantly puts you in legendary territory. The kind of territory occupied by players like Kobe Bryant and Wilt Chamberlain. Bam finished the game with 43 free throw attempts. 43. That alone should raise eyebrows, but it gets worse. Late in the game, the Heat were already up by around 25 points against the Wizards. The game was completely over. Normally in that situation, teams run down the clock, put the bench players in, and show a little respect to the opponent. But instead, Miami started fouling the Wizards intentionally. Not because they needed to stop the clock, not because the game was close, but because they wanted the ball back so Bam could get more opportunities at the free throw line. That's not competition. That's stat engineering. And honestly, it makes the whole performance feel manufactured. When players like Kobe Bryant had legendary scoring nights, it came through real basketball moments. Contested shots, clutch plays, and games that were actually on the line. But intentionally extending a blowout game just to chase a number, that's something entirely different. And this doesn't just fall on Bam Adebayo. This falls on the head coach, Erik Spoelstra. For years we've heard about Heat culture, the discipline, the accountability, the respect for the game. But if Heat culture now includes running up free throws in a blowout just to manufacture a record, then maybe that culture isn't what the people thought it was. The Heat had already won. This was about chasing a headline. And look, Bam is a great player. Nobody's denying that. He's one of the best defensive big men in the league and a multiple-time All-Star. But this kind of performance doesn't strengthen his legacy. If anything, it puts an asterisk next to it. Because when fans see 83 points with 43 free throw attempts and intentional fouling late in a blowout, it doesn't feel like history. It feels like manipulation. And that's the problem for the National Basketball Association. The league already struggles with criticism about free throws slowing the game down and the product becoming less entertaining. Moments like this add fuel to that criticism. Because basketball is supposed to be about competition, not stat padding, not artificially chasing records, and not disrespecting the opponent just to inflate a box score. At the end of the day, scoring 83 points should be legendary. But the way this happened, it just leaves a bad taste. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was this a historic performance by Bam Adebayo? Or was this one of the most manufactured scoring nights the NBA has ever seen?